Welcome to Hang Outlander, you guys. That's Normal, and we're here to talk about all things Outlander fandom tonight. It's what we do on a regular basis. It's what we do at Hang Outlander. This is a hangout, and we hang out and talk about Outlander. We talk about craziness. We talk about Jamie Fraser. We talk about Tobias Menzies, and we have a good time. So thank you for joining us. If you're watching us live, there's a Q&A button on your YouTube link or in your Google Hangout event page, and you can talk to us through the Q&A, or you can tweet us at that's normal or that's_normal, and then or with the hashtag HangOutlander, all one word, and you can talk to us that way, and we will answer your questions and we will talk to you back and forth. It's going to be a great time. So we're glad that you guys are all here. We finally have everyone with us tonight. And we're going to get started tonight. We're going to all introduce ourselves, and then we're going to chit-chat about some important things, important Outlander type things. So let's go down the road. We'll start with Bekah, and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Bekah. I am the administrator of this Google Hangout, which is why the Q&A is not working, and also because I'm requiring you to be 18 or older to join this chat, because I've been drinking since I got home at 6:30. And that is why those two mistakes have happened. So I apologize for Q&A. Oh, bless you, Jamie. Q&A is not working, and if you're not 18, sorry, you can't listen to this appropriate chat. Anyway, I'm drinking some sort of red wine, and I'm very excited to be here and to see your wonderful faces and to have all of you join us. So tweet us and join us. Yay. Nikki?
Oh, I didn't know I was next. I was looking at Twitter to see who's welcome once again. We've missed you dearly. I'm having a sparkling water because that's what I drink, and it's 7-something here. So, hi, I'm so excited to see you all, and not on my phone.
What did you pre-order? You pre-ordered your Jamie Fraser.
I pre-ordered my Jamie Fraser beach towel, so I'm ready for next month.
Oh, nice.
In LA.
Karen.
Hello. I am drinking mint tea because I drank heavily at dinner, which on the East Coast was a few hours ago. It was pop-up pho, and if you know what pho is, you're basically drinking or eating beef broth. So when you drink alcohol with it, there's no base. So I'm not slurring, but I have had a little too much to drink.
Yay! That's it. And I love that we have Karen back. Karen joined
us.
Karen joined us when it was a lot warmer on my end because I was in California, and so was Karen at that time. And since then, Jamie and I got to meet Karen in person, and she's not a murderer. And then ever since then, we've gotten in a group text that I just told Julie, if you walk away from your phone for 5 minutes during this group text, you're going to be lost for like the next 3 weeks because there's so much that happens within 5 minutes on a group text. So we're very glad to have you.
Productivity has cratered in the last month.
Right. All right, Julie.
Hi, I'm Julie. I write for That's Normal. I'm also drinking red wine. Woo. And I can't wait to get my Claire ring and wrap myself in my Jamie towel in a few weeks. I'm joking. I don't really have a Jamie towel.
Not yet.
Not yet. Who says I didn't make it myself?
Jamie Fraser.
Wait, what? Hi, everybody. It's Jamie, the city girl. I apologize for the hair. It's the day before the washing day. So it is what it is. I swear I looked a lot cuter when I just looked in the mirror before I hopped on, and now I don't know what the angle's doing, and I'm a little upset. So if I'm fussing with it the entire time, that's why. I am not drinking anything alcoholic, but I am drinking out of a Care Bear cup. So there's that. I love fun cups. So I think my new plan is, as we move forward and doing these Hangoutlanders or chats about Talking Outlander or whatever, I'm just going to use all of my fun cups. So look for them.
Can you please stand up, because it seems that you're wearing something special?
Oh, how about we'll do this tilt So,
Whoa!
Seems to say Outlander on your boobs.
it does. When I got home earlier, I had a rough day, and I took a nap, and I threw on the Outlander shirt to get in the mood. And
as we all do.
The yawning mood, like the mood to yawn.
And it's funny because I realize as I've been, I recently moved, and I'm still in the midst of unpacking and putting things away, and I just keep finding really random Outlander swag. Like today, I found a shot glass. I have a flask somewhere.
Lucky.
I apparently drink a lot, except right now because I'm dieting and I don't want the empty calories. Fun stuff.
Nothing empty about this. Nothing.
I'd rather drink.
All right,
than eat.
drunkie.
Me too. I'd rather drink than eat. Thank you, Karen.
This is healthy according to Dr. Oz.
Exactly, Julie.
Because he knows all about being a doctor.
Yeah.
He's a designated doctor. He has to be.
Before Beth introduces herself, Meg on Twitter says that Beth isn't in her bedroom.
Oh.
I'm not. This is my living room. And Blurtlander turned on the kitchen light, so I'm really pissed off right now. I really just wanted to turn it off. And because it's messing up my whole scheme that I have going on, and but yeah, kitchen's back there.
If anybody wants to tweet him at Blurtlander, ask him to turn off the kitchen light. He may listen.
Yeah,
I'll let him know that it just doesn't look so good.
yeah. He's a little tipsy, so he went. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm Beth, and I'm having a beer, and this is my third beer. And if you were listening 2 weeks ago when everybody told everybody on the internet how much I weigh, 3 beers is a lot. So we'll see how tonight goes is basically the point. We're definitely circling back around to Outlander merchandise, drinking, and Dr. Oz. We might as well talk about that too. So we've got all of that covered coming up. And I'm in my pajamas because I really just am not into this tonight. I really would just rather go to bed. So I'm jammed out, drinking 3 beers.
And you got
Linder.
60 Shades of Old Balls there, huh?
60 Shades of Old Balls. If you could put together every reference that I've made in every Talking Outlander and every Hang Outlander and come up with why I put that, I will just kiss you. A lot.
So that just made me think of, so apparently I didn't realize you could change like when you have a group message on iPhones, you can change the name of the topic that you're talking about or the chat. And I currently have an old balls one going on. I swear to God, I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't think it's too bright, but it says old ball. There's a skull, and then it says old balls, and then just random ball emojis. And that is what happens when your high school friends make fun of another friend who's dating somebody who's a lot older and refer to him as old balls. So there you go.
That is excellent.
That is awesome. Well, speaking of group names, our recent text message is Sam's fan follow, and maybe we should just talk about that. Maybe that's a good transition. What's going on with Sam's fan follow?
We're not Sam's fan follow.
Right.
We
Julie's
saw the one after our huge plea to the internet, is all I have to say. Barbara's.
I do have a serious question. It's still happening?
It's sort of still happening. It's not happening on the scale that it was happening before. I think that the current Sam fan follow, I don't know her name.
Probably Barb.
I'm assuming it's a woman, and I'm assuming her name is Barbara. Apparently, didn't get any DMs or tweets 3 or 4 days into her follow. So her 7-day contract was significantly shortened, and she seemed okay with it, other than the initial crying and tearing of clothes and the wearing of ashes. But after that, she was telling everybody to kind of let Sam have his time to, film his movie and work and not be on Twitter talking to her. So
You know I think that means? He sent her a dick pic to make up for it.
What? Son of a bitch. If he sent her a dick pic, I'm pissed.
That's it. That's the bottom line for Julie. She's had enough. She's totally
Julie, it's a good thing I don't have your number, because I would totally send you a dick pic right now.
She's getting added. She would like to be added to our Sam's Fan Follow chat.
I want to be added, and dick pic me all you want. Yeah, on that one.
Last words.
Wait, I forget.
I have a question for Julie really quickly.
Ask me.
Julie, I don't know.
Real serious.
I don't know if you've been paying attention to the tenor of our conversations about Sam lately, but are you genuinely attracted to him at this point in time?
You know what? Here's the deal. I was attracted to Sam Heughan at the beginning of Outlander. Very beginning of Outlander, yes. I would say, oh my God, that man is gorgeous. I want to, yeah, I just saw the dick pic me all you want. I would have been like, if that man walked into a bar, I would have been like, well, hello, I'm Julie, and would you like me to lay on top of you? We don't have to move, just I'll lay on top of you.
You got game now.
Now, looking at it, it's like, no, Sam, damn it, Sam. First of all, why does he look like a mountain man who lives in the woods writing his manifesto in his cabin on parchment paper he made himself? I mean, no. No.
Because apparently Arabella Oz, Dr. Oz's daughter, they're very, very swanky, important indie movie that's going to do so well. That's what she required of him.
What? That he be attractive?
That he have a weird beard.
That he looked like the Unabomber. I don't, so.
It's a bad
the
look.
fact that it's a Dr. Oz produced movie means it's going straight to Lifetime, right? Like
absolutely.
That's how those work.
There's no other option.
Hey guys,
With the princess for a century.
I think you shouldn't knock some of the Lifetime stuff. Is actually really enjoyable. So I kind of take offense on.
Are you sure you're not drinking?
No, I swear to God. And surprisingly, let's just kind of take a tangent for a second. Bravo's scripted series is amazing, and if you haven't seen, I think we did a post on that. That's normal, but A Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce is fantastic, and it's probably one of my favorite shows right now. So don't knock the little cable networks and their TV shows and their movies. They're actually pretty fantastic. That's my piece.
Well, okay, so getting back to that is true. Amy wrote about Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, and I did watch a couple episodes, and it's great. But getting back to Sam, if you disagree, because I think as a whole, here in this little group, which now, in case you want to know our name, because I just named us on group Twitter, our group text message, it's Dick Pic Time. In case you want, just call us that. Dick Pic Time, as a whole, is probably agreeing that Sam isn't, we're not like, we don't want to lay on top of him, as Julie would say, anymore. If you disagree,
I don't think so. I would totally still lay on top of it.
All right, Jamie. If Jamie was on Twitter right now, she would tweet us and say that. Please tweet us and tell us your thoughts. Will you lay on top of Sam Heughan, or
if
will
he
you
walked in right now behind me, I'm not going to deny him. I'm not going to say, no, not now, Sam Heughan. Stay back.
I think,
you know what? I
think I might be like, I'm too cool for you. You need to go.
This is why they're selling all the towels, ladies. This is why they're selling all the towels.
Oh, you know what? I think.
Speaking of hot guys that just walked in, who wants to meet Blurtlander?
Blurtlander!
Oh, this is a chest.
I feel like this is a beautiful bastard book cover.
I'm 6
Points.
Oh, hello.
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, he's taking out a chair.
Blurtlander, tell us what you think about whether or not Sam Heughan is hot. That's what we're talking about.
That was who's that?
Sam Heughan is Jamie Fraser, the guy who plays Jamie Fraser.
A man of many words.
Say that again?
Oh, yeah, they're attractive.
He doesn't think redheaded guys are attractive. I'm going to say that that's just because I have personal experience, 5 years of ginger regret.
Yeah, ginger regret. Mm-hmm.
He's projecting onto that. You're really bad at this, so you can leave.
Thanks for turning off that light, though. You got that light. Thanks, Flirtlander.
Yeah.
Basically, the internet knows that Blurtlander's really best.
Yeah.
You never know who's going to join HungOUTlander, so you better tune.
Exactly. There's always a surprise guest. This week it was Blurtlander. Next week, maybe Sam Hewen himself. Right there.
Are we
Okay,
going to tell him that we don't think he's hot anymore if he's here? No,
Yeah.
he doesn't hot anymore.
I think
I'm
still
listening.
think he's hot. I totally think he's hot. And I think he seems like a really nice guy. I just think he's just really green in this industry and needs to kind of pick up the pace on the learning curve a little bit and just kind of be more he needs to kind of get that press training, charismatic, know some anecdotes, kind of like go with it. And I think once he does that, I think everyone will kind of.
Well, I think it's hard to deny that he's obviously an attractive guy. I mean, if you look up attractive guys in the dictionary, he fits the bill. He's an attractive guy, so you can't say. But I think having an attraction to somebody, for me, that a lot of that is confidence and not that green, like really, really nice, kind. That's so terrible. That is a terrible thing. That is why guys hate girls, because we don't like nice guys. We don't like nice guys. Sorry, Sam, you're too nice. We don't like you.
Well, okay, I'll say this. Like, for instance, in this particular franchise, we're really into Tobias, or I am. You are.
Yep.
And he's not particularly nice. He's a nice guy, but he doesn't apologize for his bad opinions. He doesn't apologize for his bad language. He probably doesn't apologize for his penis whenever he pulls it out. So I'm just saying, there's just like a difference between somebody who owns his his persona and somebody who's kind of a little kind of terrified to really be himself.
And Tobias has been working as an actor for a lot longer than Sam has, so they're very well could be Sam in person, might like with his friends, with his the girls he throws around in the pool, might be this like really strong, like confident guy. We're just not necessarily seeing that.
Sure.
I think the real difference is there's a complete and total lack of sophistication with Sam, and Kate or Kat Hardy has it, and so does Tobias. They're quite guarded with how often they tweet. It's not constant. It's not silliness. It is silliness sometimes, but there's a maturity about them that is far more attractive in how they interact with fans and how they work their persona, work their fame than Sam. I mean, first of all, he needs to shave. He needs to take a bath. He needs to wash his hair. It's a basic human grooming thresholds he does not meet on a regular basis, and that's a problem for me. But further to that, he's a boy, and they seem like adults.
I feel ya. Picking up what you're throwing down.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I have a Sam's fan follow update from our Twitter. So, according to Joan B., Sam is on fan number 5 or 6 now, and her name is not Barb. According to Jamie says her name is Karen, and she's from Oregon, and she's super awesome. So, good job,
It's me.
Karen.
I admit it.
Karen.
Exactly.
There's a lot of Karen fans. There's a lot of Karens in this fandom. There's a lot.
True.
And I only noticed that because I was looking at the Outlander merchandise comments on our good friend, whose name I can't remember. Holy crap.
Heidi.
Laura from Hypeable, who does Talking Outlander with us. She did a great expose. Total, like, she just threw it out there. It was a journalistic expose on the new Outlander merchandise. So let's go ahead and talk about it because we've mentioned it. We've mentioned the towel, which has been very polarizing. And I would like to say that Outlander fans are super upset, almost just as upset as they were over the ring and that problem that they had. They are not happy with Factory Entertainment and what they're planning to do with Outlander merchandise. So what do we think about that?
Are they going
You cut out there, babe.
to put it in a Hot Topic? Are they going to put it in a Hot Topic, or is it just online?
I don't know. They didn't say. I think that they'll probably have some Hot Topic stuff. And I think that Outlander fans should probably recognize the fact that Outlander merchandise, like all major franchises, is going to be full of things that you may not necessarily want or like. I have a Jon Snow racerback tank top. It's hideous. I bought it from Hot Topic, and I wear it to work out, and it makes me happy because occasionally I'll meet a new Game of Thrones fan while I'm working out, and they'll be like, Jon Snow, and I'll be like, he knows where to put it, and we'll be like, yeah, and then we like walk away, right? It's funny. It doesn't mean you have to love and want to wear to like your snowflake dance everything that comes out that's Outlander merch license. Like, slow your rolls. It's okay if it's not like made by a Scottish old lady with like wrinkled fingers. Yeah, like it's fine if it's not authentic.
She's an old lady's knitting the towel.
Right.
We because we compare so much this fandom to the fandom that we are most familiar with, and that we can make the most comparison with before Outlander, which was Twilight. We have very wonderful kitchen items. I have a nice bar set. We have one of those nice mason jar shakers where you actually buy a mason jar and then a little cap for it for $40, just so you can make drinks and out of a mason jar. We have nice little bar tools. They look so nice. Down there we've got nice scotch. What does my husband use to mix his drinks? His mixing product of choice? It's a big-ass cup that used to hold popcorn with Team Jacob on it from New Moon, from Twilight.
Yes!
That is his favorite. Karen's excited because she is Team Jacob.
Jacob.
That is his favorite thing. So you never know what's going to hit somebody. I have a, yeah.
I can go grab it. So
oh, yeah. Jamie has it as well.
I mean, I'm wearing merch right now. I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, merch is not meant to be a perfect, not always, meant to be a perfect representation of the show. But I will say this. I did some research on Factory Entertainment, who is licensing the Outlander stuff. And I got to say, their shit sucks.
It's not that Neko that did all the Twilight stuff. It's someone else.
It's terrible. They have like I went to their website and it's like they have everything 90s. Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Men in Black. I'm like, who are you people? And what they're selling that's not like from old fandoms is like really weird plush or like really expensive like prop replicas. So they're not selling a lot of really cool stuff like Think Geek and places like that do. So I'm not exactly super excited about it either, but not because I think the merchandise isn't up to snuff, but because I want the merchandise to be cool. Like, I have a Hand of the King from Game of Thrones flash drive. It's totally fucking random, right? Like, no one, but it's cool. I mean, it's merch. Like, deal with the fact that you're a nerd and you like something nerdy and be okay with it. But Factory Entertainment, I have to say, like, they need to start merching out to other people too because their stuff is not cool.
Sounds like Star's got a recommendation from the people at TV Guide. Put a bang!
The towel is creepy. The eyes are completely black.
They are.
The towel is creepy.
No,
he's vampire. He's vampire Jamie.
Yes, that's what I said. I said, oh my god, he looks like he's hungry for blood. No, it looks like
that's not a picture of his actual eyes. Those are just easy access holes.
Whoa, she's been working on that one.
When you put it on, nipples.
I had that one written down.
Nipples are going right through.
Oh, jeez.
It looks like when you take a picture.
Now he can lay on top of you, Julie.
Yeah. Now they can lay on top of you.
Right.
Well, you know what?
Times.
My dreams come true. I'm out. Boom. But when you take a picture with your phone and it gets red eyes, so you do the red eye reduction, and it just makes everybody's like eyes look like Dornans from the Fall, like when they're just all pupil. That's what it looks like. It's quite freaky. But you know what? If it really was Sam Heughan on a towel, I'd lay on him. Whatever.
I wonder if eventually, like, Walmart is going to have Jamie and Claire sheet sets, and you have, like, Claire on one pillowcase and Jamie on another, and then the sheet set itself is, like, a shitty feather bed and, like, an old quilt with poo stains on it. And you're like, this is just like being at Lallybrook.
Full experience.
Yeah.
And then you turn the pillow over, and on the other side is Frank, so just in case.
You get, like, the shams are like Blackjack and Frank, and you get to... Oh, that's going to be a good time.
We're getting some good comments, like people just saying, hey, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Good one. Always a good one.
That's a good one.
And some agreement on how it looks like it was designed by some random assistant. Nothing's good about it. Tell me about this teddy bear.
I know, what's that?
I don't know anything about the teddy bear other than the fact that Factory Entertainment sells a ton of plushes. That's like their thing.
Oh, God.
They're really stupid. I don't know. I just crack up because Outlander fans are so adamant that the people don't know what they're doing. Like, that's their job. Their job is to make merch. Like, it's not their poor attempt at humor to put the Dougal slogan on Jamie's towel. Like, they're not idiots. Like, they're fine. They don't need your help. They don't need you telling them how to do their stuff. Like,
But they do, Beth.
they don't. I'm reading comments. I won't be buying any of this stuff. It looks like a bunch of junk. I'm not buying any of it. People are so adamantly pissed off.
Can we have a more dramatic interpretation of their comments?
Yes, we need to have like a reading of them.
Okay, I got one.
I think we just got it.
Oh, she's on it.
Fan. This company might want to put together a team of hardcore fans as consultants before they waste their time and money developing items that are not wanted and don't look correct.
Why am I not drinking? I feel like I'm drinking.
I'm going to send you guys some comments so that you can do it too.
Do it. Do it. I love to do some live readings.
Big fans of the series My Patootie. If you were fans of the series, you know Jamie Fraser's clan motto is Jay Supreme. He eschewed wearing the Clan Mackenzie badge, even in the TV adaptation. You might want to fix that beach towel. Nobody will buy it.
You can take that beach towel and shove it up your ass.
My Patootie.
To kill a mockingbird.
I like this southern interpretation. Jay Supreme! Like, through the car.
Oh, bless their heart. Those
How have I not woken up my family? I'm sorry.
3 beers, guys. 3 beers.
Oh, man. That felt fun. That felt a lot of fun.
You feel better?
I feel good.
Good, great.
So there's other new news. I think this happened tonight, so you guys don't even know about it yet.
Nope.
I know about it because I know everything. But Diana she's publishing a new version of the Outlandish Companion, #1. Go to bed.
Oh.
No, I don't want to go to bed. Wait, what?
Quiet. Bye. I love you. All right. He didn't have any clothes on. So anyway.
We almost had a child pornography time. Really, this call is 18 or older.
It totally is. So she's publishing the first edition of the Outlandish Companion again with like other stuff in it.
Teddy bears.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's a new one coming out, Volume 2, and she put out the tentative table of contents in it today. And so in it is going to be the chronology of Outlander series, and then detailed synopses of the last 4 books, because that wasn't part of the first companion. These detailed synopses are 20,000 words apiece. That's a novella, and there's 4 of them.
This book
girl
is
is
written for
seriously
you, Beth.
prolific.
This book is written for you because you can't get past book 5 in any series. So
we can
now,
just read
all you have
either.
to do
So
is read OC2.
Good. It's like the Cliff Notes.
In
Right.
the synopsis, does she include verbatim every time that Jamie is naked?
No, but I'm pretty sure I can do a cut and paste for you on that.
Okay. That's what I would want. I actually want her synopses to be 5,000 words, but with all the sex scenes intact. That's what I want.
I don't think you can put all the sex scenes intact in 5,000 words.
Oh.
That can be the addendum. That's an addendum.
But I think
It's
her
always
synopses
an
are
addendum.
going to be
Oh, frozen. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
are going to be longer than.
What?
Oh.
You got frozen. Okay, there you go. You're back.
Listen, I was in the middle of zinging Diana Gabaldon.
Zinger. Zinger.
Broke the internet.
Oh, what was it? Oh, I was going to say her synopses are going to be longer than the original content.
Right. Exactly. That was good, Nikki. Good try.
Good thing, good thing.
Oh.
So
AT&T
speaking of sex scenes, we had a tweet asking if we were going to address the Outlander sex scene, Jamie and Claire having sex. This is Jody Lynn who actually tweeted us, and she was saying, and how that was shown before the 50 Shades of Grey movie. But I think we should just talk about, I think we wanted to talk about how, just in general, it's been hotter than supposedly. I haven't seen the movie yet, but from what I've heard, those scenes are definitely hotter than what was in 50 Shades of Grey.
Has anybody here seen 50 Shades of Grey, actually?
I'm seeing it tomorrow.
You saw it, Karen?
No, that's a thumbs down.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Too close to
No.
Karen's like me. I saw it.
That's me. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Although I do have a very interesting text message now on my cell phone, courtesy of one of the ladies on the phone. I'm not sure I need to see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jamie.
There's more in that text message than you're going to see in the movie.
Ooh, is that the Jamie Dornan dick pic?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, we are. If you noticed a little bit ago, we all started cracking up. Well, all of us except for Nikki and Beth, because I don't think they had seen it. That was because we all got a dick pic on our phone. Courtesy of
He's got a harmonica and a rope
What?
in that picture.
Wait,
A
what?
harmonica and a rope and his penis.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're right. You're right.
That's what that thing in his mouth is. That's what that is.
But now everyone's like, what the fuck?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying yes.
Yeah. We need to cut
Guys, if you want to see it, just go Google Jamie Dornan nude and look at Google Images. It's one of the first that pops up. It's from some magazine photo shoot from like 5 years ago. There you go.
Hold on just a second, because Jamie, the city girl, your makeup looks awesome.
Oh, thank you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
I had to make up for this, so I was like, gotta do this.
So I think that was a good transition, Jamie, because we did call this HungOUTlander episode 5, 50 Shades of Outlander. I can't even read what I called it. Because we wanted to talk about how obviously 50 Shades of Grey is very in the pop culture right now, and Outlander, and them deciding to put the trailer in before the movie, and then there's comparisons, and you keep hearing about it in the media. And so let us discuss. I haven't seen. Do we know? We saw what they've shown, right? They put that online.
Right.
Right. It's the latest trailer. Yes. Okay. That was really smart marketing. Good job, stars.
I would say out of the 27 things we've talked about that Stars has done marketing PR-wise, that might have been the first smart one they've done.
Yeah.
But also releasing before the movie was released. 2 days before they released through, I think it was E! Online. They released that. It's essentially the lollipop scene where he asks her, "Can I have you?" and then that started the whole like consent is sexy and everyone started comparing it, but that was released 2 days before the movie, so I thought that was pretty smart of Stars too, to show everybody, yeah, 50 Shades is coming out, but you want to see something hotter, here's Jamie and Claire making out, and a lot of heavy breathing.
Yeah, that's
And
like
a lot of
famous. Or the
Julie's going to reenact. What, Karen?
What? Sorry, I'm talking to myself. So I want that scene in the book is about when they come back to Leok for the first time, and he presents the ring. So how they're going to kind of lead up to that is, I think, going to be interesting. But yeah, I mean, smart marketing. I think it was kind of no-brainer marketing. You have.
You're right. You're good.
90 million females.
We're defaulting to Karen every time she talks about PR and marketing. We're like, yes, you're right, yes.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I'm right. You're right. You know, it was like shooting fish in a barrel. But I think you're right. The 2 days beforehand, kind of doing a little teaser, because that was just a small part of the larger clip, was really good.
I mean, I think that eventually, when that scene airs in April, I guess it's the first episode that comes back, there's going to be, think pieces like crazy, comparing it and contrasting it to 50 Shades of Grey and consent and all of those things. I mean, it's going to blow up. I might as well just write my posts on it now, because there are just going to be so many of them. I might just write it now.
Well, also episode 9, right? Episode 9. That's going to be. I don't want to spoil alert, but that's going to be the scene that everybody has been kind of arguing about, fighting about, and it's that, or at least critics have. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
And that's what I mean, like that particular scene, and what comes after. What comes after is what we saw.
Yeah.
So like I said, people aren't going to be able to stop comparing it to 50 Shades at that point. There's going to be, it's going to happen like crazy. So.
When in the reality, I mean, we can talk about it then, obviously, and we're going to talk about it then, but it is very different. We're talking about a very different time.
Yeah.
When there was a lot more it was just accepted. That was just what happened. That was just normal. Not that it makes it right by any means, but it was very much what happened. It wasn't his red room of pain. That was just him being a man at that time.
Right, it wasn't done for pleasure.
Right.
It was done as discipline.
Doesn't he say he gets excited, though, that he doesn't, and sorry, if I'm wrong, please don't, like, bash me on Twitter or anything, but fine, bring it. But doesn't he say to her, like, something about you fought me so fierce, like I wanted you afterwards? I don't remember. No. I don't have.
No, he definitely tells her in the moment, like, I'm gonna enjoy this. Bend over. Yeah. So he's not getting anything out of it.
That's true.
So that happens. I like it. I like that scene. I'm not opposed to it. It's also fiction. It's also a little bit more reality, but it also brings us full circle back around to the fact that Diana is releasing her Outlandish companion, and it has a whole treatise on, isn't that a little bit rapey? So she's going to be discussing all of the things that I'm assuming that she gets called out for, like in terms of how the book works. And I noticed something that's been trending a lot when people have been talking about 50 Shades. And today there were a bunch of Outlander fans talking about 50 Shades and talking about how Black Jack is a sadist and shouldn't we be aware of those kinds of things. And I have to say, like, if all you've read is Outlander, A, read more books, but B,
sorry,
you're not getting a full, like, picture of what sadism is, because it's only present in Black Jack, and you're not recognizing the fact that it can exist in someone who is not evil.
Read the Siren.
Oh, I don't think that's a good. Well,
you
for me,
hate the Siren. You hated it. I love that book series. Karen, that's you next.
No,
that's coming up next. But
put it on the list.
Truly read the Siren, which is also part of the original Sinner series by Tiffany Rice. Read it and rethink your, like, A, you'll see real BDSM and what that looks like in more realistic fashion, but B, like, understand a little bit better maybe Blackjack without having to read like a 50,000 word treatise that Diana writes.
See, I just don't. I mean, sure, like there's that extreme form of BDSM,
Has anyone?
but that's to me. I just thought it was terrible and awful, and I wouldn't want to give because, like, I think 50 Shades is a bad example, and the Blackjack's a bad example because it's not really a consensual partnership going into that, knowing where the boundaries are and whatever. But I would say I'll have to find it. There was a post that talked about like BDSM in movies prior to 50 Shades, and like they gave all these great examples, like Secretary and just all these other things that are fantastic movies and some great representation. So there's other stuff out there where women don't end up in the hospital. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I think there's lots. I think it was on Jezebel that post. But
Yeah.
also, there's another series that I just reread, and it's a little cheesy because the characters talk in ways like the Dom in that particular series talks a lot in bed, and nobody does that. But it's called Neighborly Affection by somebody named MQ Barber. And it's a MMF, so everybody that's into MMF, it's a boy and a girl and a boy. And it's good. It's good BDSM. So read those. Read Tiffany Rice. Read MQ Barber's Neighborly Affection series. I'll think of some more. And just read up on BDSM. If you're interested in that, if you like 50 Shades, because 50 Shades is total crap, and everybody knows it. And if you like it, you like it. That's cool. You liked it. We devoured it, or I devoured it as fanfic because it was silliness, and we made fun of it every day on Twitter. But we also really liked it because we were devouring it every day. So I'm cool if you like it, but read something else so that you know what you're talking about.
I loved how you said, if you liked it, it's fine, but it's crap. But just know, if you liked it, that's fine. I love it.
Well, it's like recognize that it's crap.
Right. If you are reading 50 Shades and you're like, this is the most amazing literature ever, then yes, you need to go to the library, and you just need to walk down the aisles and grab any book. I don't care what it is. If you are reading 50 Shades thinking you're going to find literary masterpiece, my God, your childhood was screwed up. Anyway.
And not even that. I don't think anybody's doing that. Anybody that's like, I read 50 Shades, I'm so well read. No, that's absolute insanity. But I think some people are thinking it's really good erotica, and it is most certainly not.
No, yeah.
Much better erotica exists out there. I will give you personal recommendations of my favorites.
She'll give you her Nook login of shame.
Nothing but shame. My Nook login is just a giant list of shame.
Well, we have some good tweets, like people agreeing with Barbie Borman. It's probably not how you say her last name. Borman, it's probably how you say it, is how she agreed with the siren. And then some ex-Libris Kate, who always tweets us, said that Karen Dougal's beard is right. There's good marketing. 99% of the audience was probably already Outlander fans. And I'm not sure that that's true. Outlander is very small compared to the 100 million books that were sold in the 50 Shades of Grey series. So I think that's why it was even, again, no-brainer, but even more of a good move on their part to get that trailer in front of it, is because they introduced the series to a lot of women who haven't heard about it yet. If I didn't have That's Normal, I would not know about Outlander.
And I think the Outlander group is very protective. And what I was seeing on Twitter was they were like, no, anti-50 Shades. They were trying to start a hashtag, and I think it was 50 Shades of Plaid.
It's nice, isn't it?
No, I think it did pretty well. It got picked up by a newspaper in Scotland. They were talking about it.
Oh.
And then Sam retweeted it. So it trended a little bit.
Oh, he tweeted that. Whatever.
I don't like to
again.
I don't like to go against Dougal's beard when it comes to PR, but that particular newspaper in Scotland, they write stuff about Outlander on purpose because they have
Constantly.
And they do it so that people are retweeting and following them.
Mm-hmm.
So Scotland now, like, we got your role. Like, we understand your little thing that you have going on. You can quit writing about Outlander now.
I think Scotland Now is actually Sam's fake Twitter account. And I don't know anything about fake Twitter accounts. I don't know anything about that.
Scotland Now is Sam's mom.
Right. Exactly.
How many books did Outlander sell? How many books has Outlander sold?
I think it's like 25 million.
Yeah.
Let's go to the almighty Google box.
Do it. Google that.
Somebody told us to Google something earlier, and I wanted to reply with something really
Was
nice.
it dick pic? Was it dick pic?
Yeah, with a dick pic. Google this.
I keep getting cut off. How many books did Outlander sell?
We're looking into it.
Okay, AT&T Uverse is the worst. I hope you're watching. I know someone is.
I think it's 25 million, Nikki. I think that's what
Okay. Oh, so like a quarter of the books.
Right.
a quarter, and she also has 4 times as many books.
4 times the volume.
And for how many years, right?
Yeah.
So,
Over 20 years.
Yeah. So when you're that is very little compared to
I mean, they're talking it's a fraction of the at least the audience or the awareness of 50 Shades, because I wouldn't say that 50 Shades sold 100 million books and 100 million people like it. So but at the very least, Outlanders, it's a very small fraction of the number of people that know about 50 Shades.
Who wrote 50 Shades?
Huh?
Who wrote 50 Shades? What's the alleged name of this?
Her name is Icy.
Her name is E.L. James.
Squid.
Her name is E.L. James is her pen name. Her real name is Erica.
Erica Leonard, also known as Snow Queen's Ice Dragon, also known as Icy, also known as Squid.
They are fan fiction names.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
been
she,
very...
he, she, whatever it is, has sold 70 million copies, and Diana has sold just a hair over 20. So
the series for 50 Shades of Grey, 'cause there's 3 books now, is in the 100 million range. Because I just looked it up the other day, comparing it to Twilight and comparing it to Harry Potter. Harry Potter's at 450 million. Twilight's 125 million.
wow.
Very interesting.
125 million and 1.
Yes.
And 1. Just had a convert this week.
And 1.
Karen has been reading the Twilight books.
It's been great.
It has been fun. It's been great.
Unfortunately, she's Team Jacob, so she's never going to be on a HungOUtlander ever again.
Right. This was her last.
That was the threshold? Any other shit I said is not what's going to get me kicked off?
Yeah. You have to like Edward. That's the whole point.
I don't hate Edward. I don't hate him.
You can't be Team Jacob.
Right.
You can't.
I can be like Bella. I can want both. Right?
Oh, Karen, I can't wait for you to read the 4th book. I just can't wait.
I just started.
Oh. Get ready.
You get a special Jacob section for just
Oh, that's right. I forgot what happens in the
Oh,
4th book.
yeah, you're going to love Breaking Dawn, because Jacob has, like, all these long...
He does. That's right. Oh, that sucked. I forgot about
Boring!
But good luck with it. Have fun with it. Boring, but have fun.
All right. Duly noted.
I did a Chinese zodiac calendar compatibility test with my husband today, and I found out that we were 50% compatible, which means we are a common pair. And I didn't save the little message about what we were, but it was so spot on, like how we interact and what I can stand about him and what he can stand about me and what we can't. I was shocked because I'm not into astrology. I don't find any of that reasonable. But I decided to do Jamie and Claire's zodiac, which was difficult because most of the little calendar things that pop up don't go past 1903. So Jamie's birthday is not actually in the calendar. So what I did was I found what year Jamie was born in the Chinese calendar. He was born the year of the ox. The ox. And I found a comparable year of the ox that would have made him just a little bit younger than Claire, which that took me a while, you guys. That was a lot of work.
That's why you were tweeting what's their birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I put in Claire's birthday, and I found out their compatibility. Does anybody want to guess percentage-wise how compatible Jamie and Claire is? Jamie is year of the ox, and Claire is year of the horse.
I'll guess 75.
Yeah, like 75.
80.
Okay.
2.
Karen?
2.
2%?
Whoa.
2%.
100.
$1. Wait, what? Okay.
$1.
Okay,
Damn you, Jamie.
the compatibility rating for Jamie and Claire is 50%.
$1.
Like you, Outlander and Beth.
They are
Oh my God.
they're not very compatible. It's not recommended that they hang out. You can't be an ideal match. This is their horoscope. You can't be an ideal match since it's hard for you to cooperate harmoniously and to understand each other. The female horse, an innate optimist, strives for freedom. The male ox is accustomed to be cautious and attentive on everything and hopes to build a warm family through tireless efforts. He can't often understand the female horse's constant change. The female horse also pays less attention to caring about the male ox and is always thinking of her own idle pleasures.
I love that you did this. Like,
Well, she sent it to me, and I sent it to friends who are having men problems. And I've been getting messages all day long about people's compatibility. It's the best.
It started randomly with our friend Shallon, who mentioned something about looking up her horoscope, because it's the Chinese New Year, I think, today.
Mm-hmm.
So she had looked up and saw she was supposed to have a good year, and then I was looking things up, and even though Beth and I are born the same year, because she's earlier in the year, she's actually a different Chinese sign than I am, and then she just ran with it, and then I was working. So that's how that whole chain started.
I found it interesting, though, because it seems like something that Diana would know about. In fact, I think Mr. Willoughby at some point tells Jamie that he's Year of the Ox.
Mm.
But yet, her main characters aren't compatible. I just found that really, hilarious.
Maybe she'll address it in a 20,000-word essay in her companion novel or whatever.
That's just the preface to the companion novel.
Right, the preface. Yeah, it's going to be dedicated to you. To all the haters out there like Beth Thorne.
Totally.
I almost spit my beer out everywhere.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like over in Twitter looking at people talking to us, and I flipped back and I was like, what the heck happened? Why are you in a hoodie?
Ted Kaczynski.
Seriously. I think we were just talking about manifestos and sheds earlier.
Yep. Sam Hewen in his shed of, he's going to write his manifesto because that's what he looks like. Thanks, Sam. Way to kill a lady boner. Anyway.
Lady boner is the worst word.
I love it.
There's that word.
Was that you today, Bekah, who tweeted Lady Boner? Because I was like, oh, I hate that word.
Kristen Bell gives me a lady boner, and it came from you. You wrote the post, so everybody thinks that you said it.
I was like, oh.
You're welcome.
Someone just said that we were comparing. Please don't compare Jamie to Christian Grey. It's not fair. We're not.
No, we didn't do that. Re-listen.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We're just talking about them in the same breath.
Right. Pop culture.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we all agree on that.
Good talk.
Oh gosh, you guys, that made me laugh.
Dougal's Beard has tweeted the best thing of the night. Ted Kaczynski has now joined HungOUTlander.
I can't wear a hoodie.
No.
Oh.
It was no condemnation. It was just an observation. That's all. Just an observation.
All right. So I would like to wrap this up by saying that we've seen I've only seen one deleted scene.
Mm-hmm.
It was the wedding night deleted scene where Jamie's just going on and on about his family, and I thought it was adorable. And the little scene where she says, indeed, and he looks like all sad or whatever because he's totally in love with her and she's not in love with him. I wanted to cry, and why have I not seen more deleted scenes? Somebody upload.
I saw there's that deleted scene where after he gets the beat down for Leary, apparently it's the scene with the leeches. And there's nothing more about it. It's just, Mrs. Fitz putting like what looks like to be little tape on his face because apparently it's supposed to be something in, I don't know, post editing or something. I don't know. It's nothing to write home about. But the wedding one's awesome. That's a great scene.
Where are these from? Are they from the iTunes?
Yeah.
From the DVD? Okay. From the VHS. They have made these in VHS, right?
From Beta.
Okay.
I don't know how they expect me to watch them if they're not in VHS.
Right.
Dang, and I just got rid of my VCR.
I had to use my hover round to battery operate the VHS tape.
Frank! Make your own damn sandwich!
Flip my tape over.
You recorded over this! Basketball game! Damn it.
Frank's sole responsibility in the house is to pop open that race car, rewinder, VCR, fast forwarder, whatever those things were, slip in that disc, in that, I don't even know how to talk like I'm from the 80s anymore. Slip in that tape and get it rewinded, fast forward. What were those things for? You know what I'm talking about. The race car.
They were like the extra fast rewind, like separate. So you could pop in your next, your next tape, and you didn't have to like take up the VCR rewinding something.
Right. That's what Frank's sole job is, and Frank's been failing. So Frank got to make his own damn sandwiches.
Frank, be kind, rewind, Frank.
Right.
We're such bitches. Okay.
All right.
So that's it for this Hangoutlander. We had a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah.
I had a good time, and I didn't even need to be drunk.
It
Whatever.
was awesome time for all. Yay. And I'm almost done with my wine, so hold on.
My wine's been gone for a good half hour, so.
There it is. Gone now.
I'm going to be feeling that beer in just a minute. Send me some more dick pics.
So we've got, April 4th, this comes back. So we're almost at a month. 6 weeks, I don't know. Someone will tweet us on Saturday how many more weeks it is. Somebody tweets us every week. Thank you, person who tweets every week. We could count. We could open a counter right now and count, but who wants to do that? There's a couple weeks left. And so we'll probably be here for a little bit more. Oh, yeah, there's some premiere happening in New York we haven't talked about. There's stuff. There's going to be stuff to talk about. If you are mad that we didn't get to your favorite topic tonight, you can be mad. We love mad people. Tweet us your anger. Send us an email at admin@thats-normal.com. We'll send that right over to Beth. It's all her fault. And we'll talk about whatever next time. We're excited to do this again with the old gang, the old dick pic gang down here.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this band, but okay.
Don't you hate it when they're crooked?
All right.
You know what? Isn't it?
Thank you guys for joining us. Goodbye.
Good night.